Oh hi, you're probably wondering how I got in this situation. Well, let me tell you, it was quite a long story. So in my last adventure, I stumbled across this village where the villagers all warned me not to go east because apparently something bad has happened there and they don't want to get cursed. So being the adventurer I am, and also knowing that villagers tend to exaggerate a whole bunch of stuff and their worries, I decided, hey, I'm gonna go explore. And so exploring up east, I didn't really see anything abnormal. Well, that was until I stumbled across this throne room of such. So I'm not too sure what the hell happened here, and that's where we left off. With all these weird tentacles around this place and a very ruined building, which I'm pretty sure it's some sort of throne room, I'm not too sure what to really do here. What is this place? I also forgot to mention that there is a bunch of sheep around here, and they are all red for some reason, being called blood sheep. I'm not sure what you guys are doing, but you are definitely not normal about here. I mean, I've seen a bunch of white sheep, a bunch of black, gray, and sometimes pink, but never red. Who are you? But taking a look around this land, it seems that something really bad has happened here. Maybe some sort of apocalypse, or maybe civilization just perished to an unknown evil of some sorts. Maybe that evil is you? I don't know, you're looking a bit suspicious there, buddy. There's a little barn right here, and doesn't seem to be... Well, hello. Do you live here? Maybe you can help me around here. Can you? Oh, it's time to sleep. Let's just sleep away the night. You're just gonna climb on me? Okay. And you're gonna give me some raw chicken. Okay, brilliant. So of all the tentacles that are all petrified, this one seems to still be somewhat alive. Like, I'm not sure why. I guess these used to be red of some sorts. But, I guess it wouldn't hurt us to collect a bit of this material. Just for studying purposes. And, you know what, let's pick out just a normal shulker box just to quarantine these things, because I'm not too sure what these are. And the significance of this building right next to the cemetery, I mean, who puts a cemetery right next to a throne room? I don't know, there doesn't seem to be many things about here, but wait, is that another... Oh god, it better not be this again. There apparently seems to be something glowing in there. Now, sorry kitty, just be very careful. Something else glowing in here. Is this another orb? Whoa. I guess I can grab it. The solar orb. So now it's no longer... we only have one orb. We now have two. Well, the solar orb does seem to be a little bit brighter than its harmony orb counterpart. I guess there are more orbs out there in the world. And I guess we gotta find them. But for now, I guess we can just store these in here, in a bundle. No worries. We can probably just get rid of the glass. So, yeah. I am not too sure what the significance this all is, but I guess it's worth us just being here to investigate a little bit more. But that will be for a later time. In the meantime, I have a new companion. I am not sure what to call you, but you might know something. And I really hope these tendrils don't grow out into more of them and corrupt this entire land. So I'm thankful that they're actually just petrified. Alright, kitty. You want to go on an adventure? You do? Alright, you're my new friend now. Alright, let's go. We got a new friend. I wonder what I should name them. So we are now a good distance away from the ruins. And... wait. Look at that! Look at that! That's a cherry grove right there, I think. I can spot those pink leaves from a mile away. I think we might have struck gold. But look at that. Those are the brand new cherry trees. They look so beautiful. Oh, they look great. It's the petals are falling. The petals are falling. Oh, they look really nice. Oh, they look amazing. Look at how beautiful this biome is. Wow. The petals are falling. We have rabbits jumping around. Oh, these look amazing. These cherry groves are just beautiful. I would think that we can silk touch the leaves. We can. Okay, cool. Cool. We can. Now, the wood is going to be a little bit tough. Ooh. That's a really unique sound. That's pretty cool. And then we can collect some of these cherry leaves or flowers. I'm gonna call them flowers. Alright, we might need another shulker box because our inventory is getting a little cluttered. So we can put those here along with a few other tidbits that got picked up by my cat. Also, can we pick up these flowers? We can! Oh, these are gonna be so beautiful. Wait, how do I place them? Oh, okay, so it's like that. Okay. Oh, we destroyed the tree, so we're gonna place another tree back down. You know, help the environment. Right, so I think a stack of cherry logs and a stack of cherry leaves should be fine, as well as some saplings. That would be very helpful for what we want to do. So, we collected up some saplings, some wood, and some of these leaves. How about we go home and see what all of them can do for the island? Right after I sleep, because it's getting pretty dark. Alright, I'll see you all back home then. And more birch forest. Pretty cool. Ow. Oh. Now that's something you don't see every day. Why is there just a random bit of terracotta just jutting out? Unless... Oh, we found another trail ruin. I guess there's another trail ruin down here. Alright, so what we're gonna do... Kitty, if you can come this way. So since you guys already saw me uncover a trail ruin in the last episode, I probably won't do it in full. For this episode, I'll just show you a few tidbits here and there. Alright, I guess the adventure continues here. Let's get on with it. Well, it definitely took a significant amount of time, but... that was kind of slick. We managed to uncover most of this trail ruin. Now, this trail ruins is different from the one we uncovered in the last episode, especially with these very weird rooms with a cauldron and some brick walls. I'm not too sure what these are. But more suspicious are these rooms right here. I'm not too sure what these would be because there's some black glazed terracotta, a lot of brick, and this building goes all the way down here. And there's blast furnace at the bottom here. Well, this is the bottom, but you get what I mean. And I'd say that's archaeology time well spent. Pretty cool if you ask me. And what did we gain from the hours of brushing? Well, the spoils of war. We got a whole lot more pottery sherds, a whole bits and bobs. And most importantly, we found Shaper, which I think is the last armor trim that we have yet to find in the Trail Ruins, because Trail Ruins only have 4 of these armor trims, and the last time we dug up one, we only have 3. So we have Razor, we have Host, and we have Wayfinder, but now we can add the last one to it, and that's Shaper. So now we have 4 out of the 4 armor trims that you can find in Trail Ruins. On top of that, we have the Coast armor trim and the Silence armor trim that we found in the last episode. So that's pretty cool. Now the other bits and bobs, I don't really have anything for them. The emeralds, I can just keep them here. The extra music disc, I can just keep them here because I already have 2. And the wooden hose, you know, most valuable treasures, I'll just keep them here. I'm actually quite happy that there is now a game mechanic that forces you to take it slow rather than to take it fast. And who knows, I might excavate this entire trail ruin and put it in a museum. You know, just for show. That would be pretty cool. Hey kitty, are you enjoying being warm underneath that furnace? Oh, you definitely are. Hey! Where'd you come from? I don't know how you got here. Quite honestly, when I found you in those ruins, way over there, I'm not sure how you ended up there. But I guess you can follow me on adventures. If you guys have a name for this cat, you know, leave them in the comments. She is pretty cute though. Aww, look at her. Look at her just licking. Aww. Okay, so with most of what we collected already from all our experiences in the Trails and Tales update, I guess we can head back and take a closer look at all these items. And you are following me back to the island. Okay? No exceptions. You're following me. Alright? You are following me. Let's go. But on the horizon, here you go. Cat with no name. Welcome home. Oh, it feels good to be back here. Look at it, the sun of Tayo floating above, graceful as ever, and we are back home. So you might be wondering, what are we going to do today? Well, I'm glad you asked. So in the last episode, we found 5 sniffer eggs. And I said in the last episode that I was going to turn part of this island into a sniffer sanctuary. Now, if you don't know about sniffers, sniffers can actually dig up some ancient seeds and plants. So those plants can be pretty useful at decorating about here. First things first, if you travel with me to the other side of this island, you would see that part of it is covered in podzol, and that's because this place has mostly been used for us to grow trees. However, now that we are thinking of bringing back the sniffer population, I was thinking of flattening part of this land and turning it all into moss so that we may build a sniffer sanctuary of some sorts. So, I guess there's nothing else better to do than to get started. Although, my shovel is looking a little bit worse for wear, so a trip to the end is probably necessary for us to repair all our tools, and we'll be back to cover this entire place in moss. Alright, let's go and get this done. Let's do this. So now that we have a significant area flattened out for our sniffers, step 1, place down the moss. Step 2, grab some bone meal. Step 3, right click and do some lawn mowing service, because we'll decorate that later down the line. So let's just keep spreading the moss about this place. Now this doesn't look too bad now, does it? Maybe a little bit small, but I'd say this is just fine for our sniffer friends. So I'd say we do this the whole way round and then we can start moving in our sniffer friends. So the enclosure for our sniffer sanctuary is done. As you can see, the walls are looking beautiful, but I don't know. It looks a little bit too simple about here. And I'm not talking about the aesthetics, I'll get onto that, but like this enclosure will have sniffers just waddling about, going about their normal day, and also digging up whatever ancient plants that they would dig up. But most of the time, I probably won't be in the enclosure to collect up all those seeds. So how about we automate this process? I guess this is where the hole comes in. Oh, this is underneath a cave. Right, so we dug 3 blocks lower, and so now we can grab the stone. We can convert some of them into stone bricks, just to show that there will be rails on these. Now comes the hard part, is how we're gonna lay out all these rails. Now as you can see, I've covered most of this enclosure, majority of this enclosure. There are a few bits here and there that it probably won't get picked up, but majority of this place will be able to collect whatever seeds the sniffers dig up. Now after testing the hopper minecart, it managed to make its way throughout this entire course, and our collection system is right over here. It is pretty simple redstone, where we have a comparator underneath, with a redstone torch behind this block, and then a repeater in between. Now comes the fun part of putting all the moss back in. Now these look like lanterns. The bamboo trapdoors look beautiful. It's such a shame that a block of bamboo only gets you 2 bamboo planks, and with the trapdoor recipe you end up using much more than you're supposed to. But honestly, I don't really care. It looks pretty good though. Oh, it looks amazing. And as it gets to nighttime, you can see how these lanterns light up this little enclosure. Ooh, they look good. I love these little lanterns that we have around here. And we also have a little drop down area to access the chest to grab all our seeds. Pretty cool. Now under the cover of night, it's time that we grab our sniffer eggs, and it's time that we hatch them. One here, one here, one here, one here, and one here. Now to my knowledge, if you place a sniffer egg on top of moss, it will hatch twice as fast as on regular dirt or grass. So this should take about 10 minutes, I think. But I'm just gonna be here and protect these eggs in case anything comes up from above to attack these eggs, because I will protect you. Oh, it's starting to crack. Oh, interesting. Ooh, the other eggs are also cracking. Oh, that one seems to be a bit slow, but maybe it's because I placed them. Never mind, they are hatching as well. I wonder which one will be the first one to hatch. Alright, we're gonna play a little game right now. Right now, if you're watching this, pick which one of these eggs is gonna hatch. And you put that in the comments. And if you pick the first one to hatch, and you do win that, you get to name the sniffer. You get to name the first sniffer. How about that? I'll give you a pat on the back. Well done. Oh! This one hatched! Oh, welcome! They're all hatching! Oh, the snippets are hatching! Oh, welcome! Oh my god! They're here! Oh, look at them! Oh, they're so cute! Oh! Quite honestly, these are some of the cutest mobs that I have ever seen in Minecraft. Look at the little walk animations. They got 6 legs. Oh man. This one's just into the wall, but... Oh, hello. Oh, you're sniffing me. Oh, you're sniffing me. These guys are cute. No. Hey, you're back. Allow me to go through what I've been doing so far. Buddy. Your nose is a bit stuck there, buddy. So in the moment of me resource gathering all my wood, my bamboo, and my warped wood, I managed to complete the entrance to the Sniffer Sanctuary. As you can see, it's a very East Asian inspired entrance, and in the midst of that, all my Sniffers are now all grown-ups. Look at them. Previously they were so small. That guy, look at him. He's digging to the ground. What's he getting? What you got? Another pitcher pot. Oh, such a good boy. But look at them. They're all grown-ups now, and they're all just digging to the ground for all sorts of seeds. And for the moment, if we come over to my collection area, we've got quite a lot of seeds. We got 31 pitcher pots and we got 38 torchpower seeds. Now, at the moment, let me just grab a few of them and also a few more of these, because the only way to increase the population of sniffers in the area is torch power seeds. And as you can see, now they are following me around. They're just trying to get to me. Alright, you two. Mate. You popped out an egg! That's cool. Oh, you guys like me? Oh, you guys love me. Look at them. Trotting ever so closer. Alright, here you go. Here you go. And you plopped out an egg as well. Very nice. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna just place these eggs right here and they will hatch. Very nice. So as you can see, the perimeter of the Sniffer Sanctuary is made out of bamboo, some mossy cobblestone, and the top is all deep slate bricks. And so all this is heavily inspired by East Asian architecture as well, since it fits in with the rest of the island. I do need to do a little bit more decoration around here. Sure, I have the cherry trees and the petals and the little dirt patches to show that the Sniffers have been digging. They hatched. Oh, baby Sniffer. We got 2 more to join the family. Oh, look at them. So far between this episode and last episode, we've been dealing a lot with all the additions in 1.20 the Trails and Tales update, except for one more of them, and that is armor trims. Even though we collected 6 of these smithing templates, we have not customized any armor just yet. And that's because I haven't found a perfect spot to build a blacksmith where we can show off all these armor trims. Also, the sun is setting, so let's sleep. So yeah, basically we do not have a place where we can show off our smithing templates and all the armor with their trims on them. Except, I think I might have found the perfect place. Follow me, will you? Now this megastructure houses a whole bunch of villagers. All of them except one section. That section over there. Now if we come into here, you can see it's a little bit barren around here. And oh, I didn't finish the back of the base. Oh, it's just that small section. I guess I'll get to that eventually, but yeah. So far this area has been pretty empty around here, and I have no idea what else to put in here other than my villager trading hall. So I was thinking, why not turn this section of my base into some sort of a blacksmith forge, and at the same time, we can use this space to craft up all different types of weapons, some armors, and all of them we can harness the power of the sun. Right, so I have quite a bit of resources here, and a few more bits and bobs here that would be helpful in building up this blacksmith forge area for utilizing all these smithing templates. And this is going to be pretty fun. Right, we got the materials and we got a bit of space here to build a little blacksmith forge, so how about we get straight into building it? Let's go! Now, if we come up into here, look at the design that we have going for right now. Obviously, there's no ceiling, but we'll work on that in a moment. But right now, we have this. We have a molten vat where we can melt down some of our metals, and the molten material would go over into this chamber. Now, if you're wondering what this chamber is for, it is going to turn our armor into the very nice trimmed armor. But before we do that, let's experiment with armor trim, shall we? So on the other side of this energy core, we have a whole bunch of armor statues. And these are all going to display the different types of armor trims that we can provide here. So, how about we go and experiment with Razor? I'm not too sure, but at least we have 4. So we click on the smithing table, right there, the UI changed. So now, I think if we add a helmet there, and then a trim there, and then we add whatever crystal that we have there, that shows. Look at that, advancement made, crafting a new look. So that's how armor trims are supposed to function. They give your armor a little bit more variety and a little more design, a little pops of color. They look pretty neat. So here's where things are going to get a little more weird. I want to use this device and see how my armor looks. And what trim am I going to be using? I'm going to be using Silence. But before that, we only have 4. So I'd say it's best that we duplicate it at least once, so that we can at least have 5. Now, how exactly we are going to do this, it's going to be a little bit wonky. I got a bit of raw copper that I'm going to place in here, and I got a little bit of deep slate gold ore that I'm just going to place in here. Honestly, the color contrast between the yellow and the orange, I think will come up pretty well. I'm actually pretty excited for this. Right, now that I have the material in there, I need to put my armor into the machine. So at least put the armor trims in the machine. So my chest plate goes there. Take off my armor, my leggings, my boots, and the helmet. Now that should be fine. All I gotta do right now is just close the machine. So what I've done here is that I enclosed my armor into this contraption where it's supposed to trim my armor using the power from this power core right here. The power will go into the machine itself as well as powering a furnace to melt some materials and have those materials be used in trimming my armor. Now, how are we going to power all of this? Well, if we look right directly opposite it, it's the sun. So once again, we are going to be using the power of the sun to power our blacksmith forge. And hopefully the contraption works. I hope. So, without further ado, let's get out the harmony orb. Just right here. Right. Now it should just be very easy, where I just throw it in, it shakes, and then it just goes in. 3, 2, 1. Shake. Hello? You can begin shaking now. Oh, this is kind of odd. You know, I was so sure that the harmony orb itself would be enough in order to power my blacksmith forge. I'm not sure what else could I do. You know, I'm actually not too sure what I can do. I'm not hearing any glowing or some weird magical sounds per se. But, I wonder what can I do. Can't really hit it. I mean, I do have this. I do have the solar orb. But I can't just put it in the contraption itself. I'm not sure. Maybe I can just stare in it while holding the solar orb in my hand, and then suddenly it will probably do something like... Oh, what just happened? I'm not too sure what the core's not lit up. That's now being powered. Oh, wow. Okay, so I guess it worked for the most part. Did it all work just because I pulled out the solar orb right in front of the core, and so the sun shot out its power? Wait, where's my... I need rockets. Where's my... Get some rockets real quick. I might have lost all my rockets. Look, there it is. Harmony orb still here, just fine. And the solar orb. I guess the solar orb was the catalyst that was needed. Stood in front of here with the harmony orb inserted into the sun. And now the core is powered, and so now my blacksmith is working. Pretty cool. I'll chuck those in there for the moment, but what did it do to our armor? Oh my. Yeah, look at that. The armor trims have been used up in the meanwhile as well. And look at that armor. I mean, you think it'd be a good idea to take it? Sun Fragment Helmet. Sun Fragment. They're all named Sun Fragment. So how do they actually look? Give me a second, will you? As I fly on down to my starter house, right here. I'm just gonna fly my way down here, and I'm gonna take some time to change. I guess we'll see what it looks like. I just need some privacy. Give me a moment. And there we go. I placed the armor on and... Whoa. Oh, oh, wow. Holy, we actually look really good. The orange and yellow trims that we have on the armor, they match the sun really well. That's pretty cool. And look at us. Oh, we look ready for battle, don't we? Pull out a sword, and we look ready for battle. But since we aren't doing battle at the moment, I can just switch that out for some elytra. And wouldn't you know, I'm still wearing my jacket underneath. Now I wonder, in the meanwhile of while we were knocked out by the sun, how would it... Hey! Sir? Hey! How are you out here? How'd you escape? Sir, how'd you escape? I mean, I'm fine with you roaming, but oh, you had some seeds. Could I entice you back into the enclosure? Make your way in. Come on in. Come on in, buddy. There we go. Aww. They are so cute. Now wait a minute. What happened up here? Wait a minute. Why are there suddenly cherry blossom trees growing? Did we cause this? But I guess it's pretty cool that we now have our own trimmed armor set, which looks really cool. I really like how the yellow and the orange elements work together, representing the sun and armor trims. Hey, they are pretty cool. I can't wait to experiment more with them the more we find, because currently we only have 6 of them. So we definitely need to adventure more out there in order to find the rest of the armor trims that there are in this world. And who knows what else? I mean, given by now we have 2 orbs from our adventures, I guess Destiny is calling us to more of these orbs. There must be more of them out there in the world, and we gotta find all of them that we can. I'm not sure how many are there, but I hope someone out there knows. But with all that being said, that's gonna be it for episode 5 of the Minecraft Survival series. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a like and subscribe to follow me on this journey. And as always, my name is Shenko. Thank you so much for watching this video. Take care of yourselves, be nice to one another, and I will see you in the next video. Until we meet again. Later.